Welcome. This is our spiritual guidance for April 25th, 2017. You can't help but to move when you hear this. This is Daykeeper by the Foreign Exchange. And honey, this is that kind of day. I'm getting ready for our workshops today, our Angel and Spiritual Guidance Oracle Training Workshop, and our Secret Spiritual Code of Life Workshop. And this is the eve of the Taurus new moon. Honey, you gotta feel your groove. You gotta feel it. It's coming from within. The haters are gonna be coming today. You gotta shake them off. Oh, I love that. Oh! Just feel this with me real quick. Let's just do that. Oh, I love that. There's our friend, the Red Robin, and thank you, beautiful spiritual superstar, who let us know what kind of bird he or she is. That comes to visit us every morning around this time. Oh my gosh, honey, this is Shake the Haters Off Day. Uh-oh. So, dear loves, this is the new moon that we're preparing for in Taurus. And this is that day where the haters come out of the woodworks. Let them surface because you're going to use them as your motivators, okay? That energy is going to make you want to react. It's going to make you want to be impulsive. It's going to make you want to be spontaneous, but not in the way that Spirit is telling you to be. Spirit is telling you, look at it. Look at how they make you feel. Look at what they're trying to do. Look beneath that interaction today. Today is the day where you are going to be challenged. Your human is going to be challenged. But the new moon is when the sun and the moon join forces. They lock. Boom. And they pull us in a new direction. That's the energy that you want to use. That is what God gifts us with. That is what the universe bestows upon us. That is what Spirit aligns for us to use. That energy is emotion. It's feelings. It's all that we have in our sacral chakra. It's all that we know intuitively. It is what we feel. It is what we do. Okay, so it's our action forward. It is our human and it is our soul. It is how we react and how we act and how we go forward. It is how we think. It is how we feel. It's who we are. Every single part of who we are. It's our sun energy. It's our moon energy. It's our ascendant energy or rising energy. It's those energies if we were born on a cusp. Those two beautiful signs. We pull it in tomorrow. I'm going to give you the dates and times of when the new moon is in full illumination because this is a big, big deal. This is a big one. Okay, so New York, at 8:16 tomorrow, 8:16 a.m. tomorrow. The new moon is going to be in full illumination, and I'm going to tell you why this is so important in just a moment. Canada, you're 8:16 a.m. too. Tokyo, 9:16 p.m. tomorrow, not today, April 26th, 2017, okay? Let's see, who else do we have here? LA, you are in full illumination in the Taurus new moon at 5:16 a.m. tomorrow. London, 1:16 p.m. tomorrow. Chicago, Chi-Town, 7:16 a.m. tomorrow. Sydney, Australia. Melbourne, Australia, 10:16 p.m. tomorrow. Okay? Delhi or New Delhi, India, either or, 5:46 p.m. tomorrow. Shanghai, China, 8:16 p.m. tomorrow. Okay? And so go to timeanddate.com if you need to and look at key in where you live so that you can see the full illumination of the new moon and the full moon when it rolls around. Timeanddate.com. It's a great resource for you to go to see exactly when you are at full illumination, where you are to receive every bit of this new moon energy. This is why this is so important, okay? Because, like I said, the sun and the moon join forces at this time. Our sun energy is how we go about life, how we move forward, how we act, how we react. It's our character, it's our personality that we feel about ourselves, okay? It's how we do it, okay? It's what we're about. It's what we show the world. It's our human, it's our front line, it's our armor, okay? It is how we react to circumstances, situations, okay? It is our human, therefore it is our ego, all right? It's conditional. That's what our human is made to be. Face conditional energy. So it is those circumstances in life, okay? It is your obligation, your responsibility, all right? And then Luna, the moon, she is our feelings. She is our energy, our emotions, and she joins forces with the sun. Remember, Luna doesn't get her own light. She pulls it from the sun. Okay, so we've got our divine masculine, the sun, and we've got our divine feminine, the moon. And we're joining, coming together. This is so important spiritually. What do you hear me say? And I'm over the moon about this. I teach you in our individual coaching sessions how to work with your human. Why? Because we are two in one. We're a soul first. And then we have this human vessel. And our human is based on conditional energy there. Our human is limited. Our soul is not. So we have to work with our human because our human is dealing with conditional stuff all the time. That's fear, sadness, anger, okay? Conditional love. So with all this emotional energy, okay, that's conditional, our soul is unlimited. Our soul knows our truth. Our soul is connected to source. Our soul hears our spiritual calling, our life mission, our true love. Our soul is on it. And if we're not working with our human, that's on the front line, that's the armor, then we're going to bounce. And that's that inner struggle all the time. That's where you're not having inner peace. That's when you're grumpy all the time. That's when you're actually a hater. Okay? You got that inner struggle. To a degree, you know? So, it's very important that you know at the time of the fullness of this new moon is when I want you to use it to your advantage. That's what Spirit wants us to do. This is a part of what we're blessed with, to move forward, to break away from the past, to break away from the patterns, okay? So I wanted to come to you really quickly before I go for my walk and before I start my workshops today and share that with you so that you understand the importance of the new moon and why spirituality is all about it. This is what makes me so passionate about what I do, is because these are the gifts that are handed to us, and you have to reach out and get it. You got to pull it to you. Spirit puts it right there, but you got to do the work to go grab it. It belongs to you, but you got to step forward. And this is the time that you have to step forward and use it. Is it going to come around again? Yes, it'll be karma, but it will not be in the same way, shape, and form that it's presented to you right now. So that's why it's very important for you to follow the spiritual secret code of life and grab your blessings and keep moving forward. It is going to pull you out of your comfort zone, and that's why it's very important for you to notice, recognize, acknowledge the haters, the naysayers, and your ego, which is going to be fearful, fear-based, conditional, okay? And your human is either going to be strengthened enough, mature enough, spiritually mature enough to say, okay, I know that my soul has got this. This is my soul's territory. I'm stepping back. And my human is that way. And you can train your human that way. Many of your humans are that way. But many of your humans are also going to be like, I'm scared to do this. Well, my partner says I can't do this, or my friends say I can't do this, or I feel so much hate coming from these people, or this person. The situation is, well, the obligation is, well, I'm responsible for, well, I can't do it. I got to do this over here. I don't have a choice. That's your human. And that means you're doing this. Inner struggle. Bumping up against your human's not budging. You got to teach and train your human. Your human will get in line. But there's ways that you can train your human. So I encourage you to click the links down below and join the workshop so you can learn how to train your human. This time is just pivotal, okay? So this moon, this new moon that we're going to be feeling tomorrow is ego-based. For you to be courageous and move past that ego and the patterns of responsibility, obligation that weren't yours to begin with, and that you've been giving so much energy to that you lost sight of your vision for your soul mission, life purpose, and the true love that you deserve. Your human is that side of you that's been chasing after this one person that could care less about you. Okay? I'm never going to lie to you. And I'm going to be very direct, especially today, because I want you to see it for what it is, because this is a new day. This is a new beginning. This is a new dawn. This is new territory, and your human's going to be a little bit afraid, sometimes a lot afraid, to go into this new path. So when you feel that confusion, that haziness, today is that day to recognize it. Today is the day to recognize what's coming out of the woodworks to stop you. What is it? Who is it? What connection is that? I want you to look at it for what it is. Is it fear that if you let go of this chase on this person, to this person, directed at this person that doesn't want you, that is showing you that they don't value you? Is it time to, boom, break it and go on a new path that is lined with your value and your self-respect? Is it a fear-based energy based on you receiving a job from your parents, from a family member, or the security, the benefits, 401k, putting a roof over your head, providing for your family, and having that internal pull to go into music, to start your path as a musician, an artist. You're feeling that creative nudge to break out of this mold of this 9 to 5. And you're feeling it very strongly today. And that fear is going to tell you, you can't do this. Why? Is it out of comfort that you know you have this job to go to? Is it time for you to start using the time that you go home to watch TV, to do gaming, to do whatever? Even if you're going to work out and play with the kids, or go spend time with your significant other or your friends, or whatever you're doing, are you going to use that time to now start preparing for a smooth transition into your self-employment? Today is that day to gain that courage and that strength and that confidence to move forward. So that's why you saw me start off with my music, because today is that day where you're rocky, running up those stairs. I've got this. And I don't care what energy tells me I don't, because I know that's a lie. That's conditional energy. You know what I deserve. And my soul is in charge today. You know? So you're telling your soul, go ahead, soul, because that's me. That's who I am. And human, thank you so much for knowing I got you. I got you. You know, one of my coaching clients, Lisa, honey, I love you. When you said the other day, I got you. She's telling her human, I got you. Because your human's going to be scared to some degree. It depends on where you are at in your spiritual journey, in your spiritual growth. Okay? So this goes back to training, working with your human. Because your human is based on conditional energy. Your soul is not, and that's who you are. Your soul came first, and your soul was created by our Creator. Our human was formed, conceived by our parents. Our parents are conditional energy. Everything is energy. Everything. Everyone. But our human is conditional, which means it's faulty. Our soul is not. So, again, tomorrow, the fullness of that human energy and our soul join, combine, lock, and pull us into this new path. You can very well make the choice as our human and our soul join and lock to ignore it and not go on this new path. No matter how small of a step this is going to be for you, you have that opportunity to start new. Is it going to be easy? No, not for everyone. For some of us, we're biting at the bit. I'm jumping. I'm so excited. I can't wait to get started, because I've been planning, I've been preparing, I've been receiving. I want you to start reflecting more. Through your reflection, you will receive so much. Honor that wisdom. It is yours. All right? There are specific things that I do, and there are specific things that I teach in our private coaching sessions. And I encourage you to reach out to me now, because we're ramping up to start a new cycle in individual coaching sessions. And so I encourage you to reach out to me at ineedspiritualguidance.com and fill out the coaching form, and we'll see if we're a good fit. If we're not, I'll do my best to refer you to a colleague. If we are, and I know that you're 100% all in, then I'm all in. I'm in. And we do it. But your agenda is our agenda. Okay? You are in control. I want you to be empowered. This is your life to live, and I want you to live it to the fullest. And I want you to break past the molds and the patterns and the obstacles. And I want you to see through your life responsibilities and obligations, okay, and the conditional stuff that's going on in the third and the fourth density. And I want you to live in that density by pulling the fifth, the sixth, the seventh, and beyond dimensions into your now. That's what this is all about. All right, let's begin. Thank you, heavenly angels. You know what? I need to feel some more music. Woo! This is the day. You want to be pumped up, and I feel it. I'm so excited. Let's see what else we got. Ooh, soul digging. Part 2. Soul digging part 2. Thank you, heavenly angels. Thank you. Swim through that storm that comes today, okay? Thank you so much. This is a rebirth. Okay, this is that day. Didn't we just see this? Was it in the weekly? This is the time. This is a new day, a new beginning. You gotta walk forward. Step into your new path. Be courageous. Turn that music on and feel it. You know when the babies get that look on their face, when they're dancing and they get that serious moment? You do it too. Because you feel it. Music is the spice of life. Get dancing. None of us can dance. None of us know how to dance. And yet we all know how to dance. Because we're uniquely composed. This isn't about anybody else. It's about you. I want you to welcome this new you. Thank you so much, heavenly angels. Ooh, thank you. Crown chakra. Number 7. What does number 7 mean? For my spiritual superstars out there, you know what number 7 is. What is it? Comment down below and show everybody what number 7 means. What does our crown chakra mean for those in our workshops? What do we source our beautiful blessings that we receive in our crown chakra? Where do we source that energy from?
If I were having a dinner party.
Our 6th chakra, our spiritual sight, right here, our third eye. Our crown chakra is our 7th primary chakra. It is our higher consciousness. It is our higher wisdom. It is honoring that wisdom that you receive through your reflection. It is your spiritual guidance. It is your connection with divine source, our creator. Okay? It is your message of going forward. You've got that vision. It's in your soul. You know it to be true. It's yours. And it's just begging you to just break free and to go in this new direction, to receive this rebirth. It belongs to you. And so as you allow your human to just fall back, unzip out of your human, boom, unzip, let your human fall down. See your human fall back like a jumpsuit. That's your skin. That's your human. That's your vessel. It's an armor. It's meant to protect you. You're the soul. in this density. So give it a break. Boom, let it fall. And let your soul breathe. Let your soul have this rebirth. It's time. It's time. Number 7 means it's time. I expect you to go to NecoleXO.com and seek out the word of the Most High for yourself. I channeled our spiritual meaning to numbers several years ago, and I received the calling to compose a book. And during Mercury retrograde, when was it? Around November, December, I believe, received 4 messages that my computer was going to crash. 4th message, ignored it. You know, that's our angels number. Angels were telling me, Necole, what are you doing? Okay, I was ignoring it. 4th time, boom, okay, crashed, lost my book. Started over. The best thing that could have happened to me. Talk about rebirth. Started over, unstressed. Able to get it out the way I was meant to begin with. So karma is going to come back around. If you don't make this new step forward tomorrow at the times that I gave you for your time zone, karma will come back around, but it will be different. And you will need to honor those signs and symbols and the messages you receive as confirmation to your crown chakra to know exactly which way you're going and to know you're going in the right direction, right? Number 7, the spiritual meaning to 7 is you're going in the right direction. I believe we have a video on number 7, and I believe, but you can go to Necole XO, Necole. That's me. XO. That's love and hugs. Necole XO. That means when you see NecoleXO.com, you know that I'm sending you all the love and hugs that you can ever receive. I want you to know that you're loved and that you're cared for, that you're respected, that you're validated in your feelings, and that I appreciate you. I value you. And I want you to value yourself too. Well, thank you so much. Lord, have mercy, right? You know, I want you to have a wonderful day today. Rock it out, and let me go for my walk and get ready, get all nice and pretty, and take my shower and everything, you know. Get ready for my workshops. And so, yeah, let yourself grow today. Today is that day. Don't you give in to any of that energy, to any haters. And some of that hating energy is going to come from your ego. Not on purpose, but that's what our ego, our human, is used to. Comfort within the familiar experiences, situations, people, connections, relationships, all that behavior. And you're breaking out of that. And you've got to tell your human, it's okay. I got you. I got you. Well, have a beautiful day. Thank you for rocking it out with me today. And I will see you tomorrow. Oh, so on the times I gave you. All right, on the times. It's very important that at those times you understand. Deep breath in. Let it out. It has begun. That is when your rebirth will be blessed to go forward, not before it. Okay, now you're preparing. You're going to be challenged. You're going to be challenged to get off that path that you're on right now. You're going to be challenged. Your human is going to say, no, we can't do this today. And before the dates, the times for tomorrow, you're going to feel it. So if you're asleep at this time that I just gave you, it's cool. When you wake up, you're waking up to a brand new day. I want you to breathe in that rebirth. And I want you to have a moment of meditation. Simple, just like this. The moment that you're sleeping, you know. I'm going to sleep with my glasses on. You're sleeping, and you're like, here's your alarm clock. My alarm clock is music. So I'm like, okay. Before I even go to really hit the snooze, you hear it, you know it, you're awake, you're blessed. You're breathing. You're blessed. That's a meditation right there. Just knowing that you're waking up and breathing. That's it. In that moment, you're so grateful to be alive. Boom, right there. You're receiving guidance. That's spiritual. Okay? When you hear a divine source speak to you at that moment of anything positive, that is your spiritual guidance that carries you through the day. And so also hit that snooze button or not. I have a couple of snooze buttons back to back, and I'll tell you why in another video. It has everything to do with lucid dreaming. And I'll tell you that very shortly in another video. You know, you hit the snooze, and you may sit up in the bed. You may lay there because you know you got another snooze button going. Or you got your spouse there. That'll make sure you get up. Or your kids, whatever it is. Four-legged furry babies, too. Doesn't matter. You just sit there. You just sit out. You may be blessed to hear birds. You may be blessed to hear cars. You may be blessed to hear kids crying. Just see your breath, whether it be clear, crystal, blue, purple, brown, whatever it is. Inhale it. Could be black, could be pink, red. Inhale it in and blow it out. Black is beautiful. There's a difference between dark energy that's negative and a beautiful hue of ebony, of midnight. And that's it. That's all you're doing, okay? So, what comes to you before your feet hit the ground is very magical, it's very precious, and it is very personal between you and Divine Source, okay? So, all right, let me get ready. Have a wonderful day. I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow.